Bitcoin, crypto,
And welcome back to the Nothing Show. Bit of a slow day down here. Don't have a real big palette of things to talk about today. But yesterday I made a video about Hedera Hashgraph and distributed ledger technology. And I actually got a few people to comment on my video, and we had a little discussion about a few things, and it was real exciting for me. It's what I've always asked for, just to get you guys to participate a little bit in comments. So I appreciate you guys for doing that for me, and it was fun. So as a reward, per request, I was actually asked to do a kitty video, but my kitty cat's just been laying around, and she's not that much fun. So I skipped the kitty cat video, but I promise maybe if I can teach her some tricks, we'll make a kitty cat video in the near future. I just don't think you'd really like my cat. So with that being said, I'm going to entertain you with my football picks. I know that's the second best thing to cat videos, is some good old-fashioned football picks. So we're going to go down my top 10 football teams for this year and discuss that for a minute here. So without further ado, number one, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know I don't like it any more than you. It's just sometimes you have to deal with reality, and the reality of the situation is no one's beaten Tampa Bay this year. They're going back to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's going to put another ring on his finger, and hopefully this is his last year. I believe it's his last year, and he'll finally retire, and maybe the NFL can find some new champions outside of wherever Tom Brady plays. So, and again, they got Antonio Brown. Their defense is stifling. We saw what they did to Mahomes in the Super Bowl. It was ugly. So I don't really see anyone beating Tampa Bay, unfortunately, this year. Not a huge fan of Tampa Bay, but they are the best team in football this year. So that said, number two, Kansas City. And, you know, hopefully they've made some improvements. They have upgraded their offensive line. I know they got, what's his name, Orlando Brown. So they have a chance. Any given Sunday, any team can beat any team. So Kansas City gets hot or Tampa Bay gets injured or something. Yeah, they have a shot at it. They have a great shot at it. They're the number two team. Number three, it's a little bit of an emotional pick. They're probably not the number three team on paper, but I don't care. It's my show, so I can make my own picks. It's the Cleveland Browns. They've been getting hot for a few years now, and if they can pass the ball, they can win some football games and make a run at it. I think they've been coming up for a while. They've been clawing at it, so I think this could be their year where they make a deep run into the playoffs. Number four, which is probably the number three team on paper, but because I don't live in Buffalo, I'm not a Buffalo Bills fan, but they just come across as choke artists, kind of like the Vikings. You know, they beat all these teams, and then when they have to win one for real, they choke it up. So that's my number four team, is the Buffalo Bills. Number five is the Baltimore Ravens. It's just another team I just don't care for. The Vikings offensive coordinator, what was his name, Billick? His last year in the Vikings were up in the Western Conference. I'm sorry, the Western Conference. The NFC championship game, and he just seemed checked out. He was already hired on as the Baltimore Ravens coach, and he was salivating about his new head coaching job, and I don't think he had his head in the game. And there's a few people to blame for that game, but he's one of them. So because of that, I've always not cared for Baltimore. I believe they're the STD capital of the United States too, so way to go, Baltimore. Number six, the Green Bay Packers. Packers, again, probably a better team than number six, but because Aaron Rodgers is so toxic, what a weird dude, right? He is a different guy. But because of what he's done, I think he's going to be toxic in the locker room. They may have a hard time with chemistry because of it. If they can get that all figured out and just play like the Packers normally do, then they're probably your number three or number four team. But because Aaron Rodgers is just such a different guy, I got to knock him down in my mind a couple notches there. So they're my number six team. Number seven, Seattle Seahawks. again, this is a little bit of an emotional pick. I love Seattle, the town. I think they're always super tough at home. Metcalf and Lockett are going to be hooking up some balls, catching some balls. They're a gamer team. They're a never quit team. You could be up on Seattle 28 points in the fourth quarter, and that's a team that come back and haunt you and beat you at the last minute. Number 8, Pittsburgh Steelers. Again, they've got a lot of good talent all around. If they can stay healthy, they know how to win. They've made so many playoff runs. They've been in it year after year, so you can't really ever underestimate the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're a football team, a football town. They have a tradition of winning, so you can never underestimate them. Number 9 is a team that is greatly, in my mind, overestimated. Again, they're probably more higher than number 7 on paper, but the LA Rams, I got you at number 9. Again, they look good on paper, but it's LA. It's not a pro football town. It's a college football town. It's a Malibu Barbie town. So I don't think they have the heart to win the big games. It's LA. They don't have the support. Number 10, I'm going to put in my Arizona Cardinals. Again, they're not the number 10 in the NFL, so don't give me a hard time about that. But it's the first time you're going to see the NFL without Larry Fitzgerald in it in about 20 years. He's a phenomenal guy, phenomenal receiver, Holy Angels guy, Minneapolis guy, so, he gets a lot of love. And he's been around forever. But Arizona's a tough team. They always, the last few years, they've been really good. They just played a tough division. Again, you got to play Seattle. You got to play the 49ers. So we'll see. But that's my emotional pick. So that is my top 10. Looking forward to the NFL. It's always a tough time for me after the Tour de France, trying to get to the start of football. You got like a 6 weeks of this vacancy. I know there's baseball out there. I like baseball in September and October. In July, it's really not that intriguing to me because there's just too many games and games are too long. And I think baseball's a little unfair. It's like 9-on-1. I mean, at best, it's 4 against 9, right? So I don't know. Doesn't seem like a fair game to me. Let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin, and then we'll just wrap it up because Bitcoin is going through a little bit of a retracement, and which I've told you guys before is kind of a healthy thing. Actually, this is CoinMarketCap. This is the the daily chart. So you see a small retracement. No big deal. The next 2 days are pretty important. I think we're going to start to see another run to the upside. We should see some pretty big gains. We broke through the 45,000 mark, which was, I believe, the 200-day EMA, which was a strong line of resistance. And when you get on the north side of that and you get to 50,000, there isn't much resistance until you get to the all-time highs of 65,000. So if we can get to 50,000, I think we're going to see another bullish run right up to the top and maybe even higher. I mean, the talking heads are saying 100,000, 120,000 for a top of this bull run in October. And then, of course, we should see a 75 to 85% retracement, which is just fine. We'll sell at the top and then we'll buy back in at the bottom and we'll wait until we can do it all over again. Usually the pattern is about a year. Usually you go into a bear cycle for about a year after a bull run. So we'll see. We'll keep our eye on it. Hopefully the bull run continues because it's easy to go long when, again, not financial advice, but I got 2 positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm heavy into my Bitcoin position because I believe that we are really going to see a big run up here. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I think that's it for me then. I think that's all I got for you today, and I'm going to wrap it up and get you my predictions, my football picks out to you so you guys can let me know what you think. Tell me who your top 5 or top 10 is. Drop it in the comments. Smash up the subscribe button and the like button. I'm just kidding. But I do need more subscribers. I had 23 before my show got canceled, and I'd really like to get back to there so I don't feel like I've lost so much ground. And then from there, we can start trying to make some more. But I'm still behind, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It'd mean a lot to me. leave a comment. Tell me what your football picks are. And we'll talk to you real soon.
Peace.